What I just did is I set the motor to TDC. Let's see. Get the camera in there on it. See right here you have a 0. There's a 0 right here. Gonna get a good enough shot of it, but I don't know. Maybe I can see it. You see a 0. See the 0, and then you got your timing mark behind it. And the way I found out I was on my compression stroke is by using a pressure gauge on #1 cylinder. And by cranking it around, the minute you see your gauge start to twitch, you know you're on your compression stroke. So we know that's the top dead center on the compression stroke. We're going to do the same thing on this one here. You get your number one cylinder spark plug out of there. Where is it? Yeah, like a 3/4. This is your number 1 here. I think I used that one a minute ago. That was too big. Yeah, ain't that one. This one here. There we go. It's number 3 on this one. It's leaking. Yuck. There we go. Alright, this one takes an adapter. Go in that cylinder. Coming around doing the compression, it's not even enough to leave any here in the cylinder. There it goes. Alright. Where's my wrench? Hopefully it's messing around. There we go. Make sure that thing's clean. Alright, you see it tweak? Alright. So let's see. Gonna get my light down here. See how clean it is. Alright. There's our marker right there. I'm going to start seeing. Okay, now it says, this one says before. See before top dead center. I'm going to start going into our gauge. I'll bring it up. Looking for our 0, mark. I see it coming up. Jump it. There we go. There she is, right on it. Alright, so we know now know we're at top dead center. You see your 0 start, and then after that you go to after top dead center. Right now we're top dead center, right dead center. All right, and we saw we were coming on the compression stroke by this jumping. All right, so now we're going to transfer the cam sensor from this one to that one. You always want to get your timing at top dead center on the compression stroke. And that's what I see. I see the piston. Dirty piston, but it's right there. Also to prove it's piston, you just push right here. You can see the piston. A lot of times you can stick your screwdriver in there and watch it push it out, but you still got to know whether you're on the compression stroke or not. Doing that. Alright, so let's get that hologram off of here. What I need to do, mark your butt. Alright, we need to mark that. Do the same thing with this one over here. Crap him away. And I get all this in my way now. Go up on top. There we go. Now you're out of my way. Walk under there. Now you're out here. There we go. You come right off that, right over that bolt. You don't have it over your bolt. I don't know what's going on with that. It's all cracked up. That's the same. So let's put those as close to that as possible. Those are both the same. We're back. Let's go ahead and get this pulled. I'm using that. Using the side of this thing as my mark. That's my TDC mark. Coming straight across on that. Oh, jeez. Dork. gotta get that. Let's go get the one off of here. This is the last step. I'm going to put it in. I didn't want to do this while it was in the engine bay. Everything's more convenient right here. Can do it in the engine bay. Jesus, long bolt. Holy crap. Wow. Twice as long as the other one. And, let's see, well, it's the same thing. Just got it so. Look how long that bolt is compared to that one. Jeez. Okay. Now, we gotta pull them out. I feel it. I feel it moving. Oh, yeah. And it goes right on down through there into your oil pump. I'm gonna turn. You can turn like just a little bit as you're pulling it out. Okay. Just like so. That's where I got them marked. So hopefully that worked. Now we got to go back in. Reset it. You missed your hole. All right. Check in there. What are you doing? Good. All right. Okay. Break that one. Another one here. Alright, that holds that. We're good here. And we got all our header bolts are all installed. Oh, we can get back up here. Ew. Nut. There we go. Okay, you're taken care of. That's it. Yeah. I think so. Good, as long as that'll go in here. That's right. There we are. Okay. Coal's hooked up. Everything's hooked up. All we gotta do is put her back in the engine bay. Get everything hooked up. I'm doing this one. I'll wait till I get the. Yeah. Okay. So there we are. We are all ready to go back in the engine bay. I wanted to the bolt for that. Okay. Be up here. Alright. Alright, here we are. We are set. I'm happy. It's set. I gotta do something with this motor. Alright. Going to do a couple other things here before I take a break on this, so we're all set. Alright, and for those that say, well, you know, you didn't even really line this cam sensor up. All you did was set it at top dead center and then stuck it in there. How do you know that it's exactly where it needs to be? Well, that was for me getting that together. Now, and being as close as I could with what I had. So we'll go ahead and start it up. If she don't start, then the timing is off. Okay, so what you're gonna need to make sure that your timing is on, because I don't have one right now. This is for a 94. This is a camshaft sensor synchronizing tool. Okay, so you got to take that cap off, and this is what you got inside. All right, so because this is your hologram in here. When this big flat spot part of your circle one goes through here, this is where it gets its pickup and then sends it out. So what you're looking to do is you need to, by turning this, I don't think I can now because I got it locked down, but by turning that, you're going to adjust you're going to want this slid on there, and then you're going to want to turn it, and then it's going to line up, I believe, right with that, with this opening here. I think that's, I'll have to read this again, but this is what you need to make sure that you've got your timing correct, to line up with the sensor. The sensor will go right on here, and then it locks down. This came out of, from what this is the right one for this. So this must be between this came out of that one. So it's between a 94 and a 95 V6 motor. Okay, this is a 96 and newer. So the harmonic, your sync is different. So unfortunately now I got to order a different pickup. If that doesn't run right, then I'm gonna have to order another one of these. You know, my lock, it can't be the same thing. This came out of my, what I did is I had to take it out of my Mustang when I swapped it out with the wife's 94. And then I had to get this so I could set it up with her 94 to 95 Mustang coming out of my 97. So that should clear up. Let's see. Again, you're going to have to buy this special synchronicity tool, and it's going to tell you exactly, before removing the camshaft sensor housing assembly, note the position of the camshaft sensor electrical connector. The connector must be reassembled in the same position during installation. Rotate camshaft to number 1 cylinder to 26. After top dead center. Depression. So engage camshaft sensor hounds a vane in slot of tool. Rotate tool on camshaft sensor until tool engages housing notch. Tool should be square and in contact with entire top of housing. Install camshaft sensor housing and tool assembly into engine according to instructions in the vehicle service manual. Torque fasteners to specification. You see, and it wants it at 26 degrees after top dead center. Dead center right now. So that takes me out of that. So I've got to get me a new tool. Make sure that's where it needs to be, because I don't have it. I don't know. It was only like $28, $29 for it. Might even be able to get it in advance. But if you look up this company here, SPX Corporation, and again, it's going to depend on your particular motor swaps. You know, I'm not lucky enough to have the same motor with the same everything. All I got to do is just drop it, plug it, swap, you know, not even have to swap anything, and go from there. I'm not that lucky. Alright, so at least I got the tool for this one. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. And we'll catch you on the next Dana Crosby's Garage Project Stang.